Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone spin-off trend could be good news for Beth and Rip's sequel show. Spoiler alert for Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 14, Life is a Promise. A trend follows Taylor Sheridan's offshoots of his flagship Yellowstone series, and it should be good news for Beth and Rip's sequel. The show starring Kelly Reilly and Cole Hauser was announced just days before the Yellowstone finale, prematurely confirming that the Dutton Ranch lovebirds would make it out of the epic saga alive. In the Yellowstone ending, Case Dutton sells his family's massive heirloom ranch, allowing him and his sister to step away from maintaining their family's enormous legacy and opening up their futures for new possibilities. Yellowstone, Season 5, Episode 14 even previewed the next chapter of Beth and Case's stories with their respective families. Case and Monica resettled at their house in East Camp, near the family's heirloom ranch, but with enough separation for the father to turn over a new leaf. Likewise, Beth and Rip start a life separate from Yellowstone, starting fresh in Dillon, Montana, where Beth purchased a new ranch. While it looked like the couple might continue the flagship with Yellowstone Season 6, the reality of their next chapter happening in an offshoot is actually quite promising. Despite the popularity surrounding the flagship, Beth and Rip's spin-off story happening in an offshoot is excellent news. While the main series has the most chapters to its story and is the best known, one could argue that Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan surpassed the quality of the flagship in its prequel series as time passed. 1883 and 1923, the two existing prequels that embellish the Dutton family tree with detail, have been a wild success with fans, amassing millions of viewers as the fanfare of the original series somewhat died down. Considering the success of the prequels, which inform the Dutton story but stand on their own, Reilly and Hauser leading a series independent of the Kevin Costner-led show is good news. Especially with the divisive reaction to Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, it's good that Beth and Rip have an opportunity to distinguish their story from the flagship. Considering the success of the prequels, which inform the Dutton story but stand on their own, Reilly and Hauser leading a series independent of the Kevin Costner-led show is good news. Beth and Rip's offshoot is the right blend of components since their story deserves a fresh take after John Dutton IE's death and the fate of the ranch, and an offshoot of their story will probably perform better. Beth and Rip's story must distinguish itself from Yellowstone Season 6 for many reasons. While it looked like Reilly and Hauser might lead the flagship for another season, their spin-off announcement confirmed that the continuation of Yellowstone would happen in another show. The decision to continue the Dutton-Wheeler tale outside the flagship could prove controversial due to a report from Puck claiming that the Beth and Rip spin-off might trigger a legal battle with Peacock, since the spin-off could be produced exclusively for Paramount+, barring Peacock from streaming it. The legal battle over the Beth and Rip spin-off versus Yellowstone Season 6 would come down to the offshoot's ability to distinguish itself. Beyond the legal hurdles, though, Beth and Rip's spin-off should separate itself from Season 6 because Yellowstone offshoots that tell a unique story while staying true to the flagship are quite possibly the franchise's best installments. Yellowstone is a neo-Western drama series created by Taylor Sheridan and John Linson, centered on the Dutton family and their fight to protect the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch from various adversaries, including land developers and nearby reservations. Premiering in 2018 on Paramount Network, the show has been praised for its depiction of power struggles, family loyalty, and rural conflicts. It has expanded into a franchise with spin-offs such as 1883 and 1923, and an upcoming sequel series is in development. Yellowstone is a neo-Western drama series created by Taylor Sheridan and John Linson, centered on the Dutton family and their fight to protect the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch from various adversaries, including land developers and nearby reservations. Premiering in 2018 on Paramount Network, the show has been praised for its depiction of power struggles, family loyalty, and rural conflicts. It has expanded into a franchise with spin-offs such as 1883 and 1923, and an upcoming sequel series is in development. Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone universe has become a sprawling epic, captivating audiences with its gritty storytelling, complex characters, and the raw beauty of the American West. With the recent trend of spin-offs, such as 1883, 1923, and the forthcoming Lawman, Bass Reeves, it's clear that Sheridan's approach to expanding this narrative world is both ambitious and meticulous. For fans of Yellowstone's fiery couple, Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler, this trend could pave the way for a sequel show that not only honors their legacy but dives deeper into their relationship and the challenges they face beyond the Yellowstone Ranch. The Yellowstone spin-off blueprint. Sheridan has a knack for creating compelling spin-offs that feel both fresh and integral to the main narrative. In 1883, we witnessed the harrowing journey of the Dutton family as they established their Montana homestead. The show offered a rich historical context to the Yellowstone saga, connecting viewers to the roots of the Dutton dynasty. Similarly, 1923 explored the trials of the Duttons during the Great Depression and Prohibition, blending history with the family's enduring struggles to protect their land. What sets these spin-offs apart is their ability to stand on their own while enhancing the larger narrative tapestry. Sheridan's careful world-building ensures that each installment adds depth and dimension to the Yellowstone universe. This trend bodes well for a potential Beth and Rip sequel, as it suggests Sheridan's commitment to quality storytelling and character-driven drama. Beth and Rip, a love worth exploring. Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler are two of Yellowstone's most iconic characters. Their love story, forged in tragedy and tested by adversity, is a cornerstone of the series. Beth's fierce independence and sharp wit, paired with Rip's unwavering loyalty and stoic strength, make them an unforgettable duo. Their relationship is not without its flaws, but it's precisely these imperfections that make their bond so compelling. A sequel focusing on Beth and Rip offers an opportunity to delve deeper into their dynamic. How do they navigate life together after the events of Yellowstone? What challenges arise as they try to maintain their love while managing the demands of ranch life and the ever-present threats to their family's legacy? These questions provide fertile ground for storytelling, allowing fans to see new dimensions of these beloved characters. Thematic richness of a Beth and Rip sequel. Sheridan's spin-offs excel in exploring themes of resilience, family, and the clash between tradition and modernity. A Beth and Rip sequel could continue this tradition, focusing on themes uniquely tied to their journey. For instance, the show could explore the idea of legacy, what it means for Beth and Rip to carry on John Dutton's vision for the ranch while forging their own path. Another compelling theme could be redemption and healing. Both Beth and Rip carry emotional scars from their pasts, and a sequel could explore how they confront these wounds together. This thematic focus would not only deepen their characters, but also resonate with audiences who have followed their tumultuous journey in Yellowstone, expanding the world beyond the ranch. While Yellowstone is deeply rooted in the Dutton Ranch, a Beth and Rip sequel could expand the narrative scope. Perhaps they venture beyond Montana, exploring new territories and challenges. This shift could introduce fresh characters and conflicts, enriching the Yellowstone universe. For example, the couple might face external threats from corporate interests or political forces seeking to exploit their land. Alternatively, the show could delve into the environmental and cultural tensions surrounding ranching in the modern era. These storylines would not only add depth to the series, but also ground it in contemporary issues, making it both relevant and thought-provoking. Fan anticipation and expectations. The idea of a Beth and Rip sequel has already generated significant buzz among fans. Their love story is one of the most beloved aspects of Yellowstone, and viewers are eager to see more of their journey. However, with high expectations come high stakes. Fans will want a sequel that stays true to the characters while offering new and exciting narratives. Sheridan's track record suggests he's more than capable of delivering. His ability to craft emotionally resonant stories with richly drawn characters ensures that a Beth and Rip sequel would meet, if not exceed, expectations. Moreover, Sheridan's collaboration with actors Kelly Reilly, Beth, and Cole Hauser, Rip, would be instrumental in bringing the character's evolution to life. Lessons from previous spin-offs.